Hello humans, welcome to another episode of our box of tricks. Well actually today is JP's box of tricks. Let's get on with it. JP, what's in the box?
In my box today is... exciting. Whoa.
Oh baby.
Can't see all the smoke. It is a COBRA firing system.
Uh-oh. I like it. It's got lights and numbers and dials and things.
Yes.
And a key. Anything with a key, really, to turn that on, that's serious business.
Yes.
This is a firing system. This is very exciting, JP. The weird little boxes you were using last time frankly concerned me. Tell us all about it, man.
So this is a wireless firing system for pyrotechnics, fireworks.
Right.
And the beauty of this system is it's made by a company called COBRA, and they've got a very long history in supplying the fireworks trade and special effects industry for very rugged and reliable hardware. So I reached out to them because I knew we had a lot of projects coming up where we could utilize such hardware.
Oh yes.
And they're incredibly kind, and I'd like to thank, well, we would like to thank Zach and the COBRA team for gifting us some very lovely hardware. This is a really useful piece of equipment for us because we're in the position where not only do we tinker with pyrotechnics or other related things that this is kind of designed for, the benefit of this system means that we can also remotely trigger solenoid valves,
Kind of anything really,
air
right?
effects.
Yeah.
Because it's built just to be as versatile as possible.
Yeah, it's a remote, you can call it a remote firing system, but that suggests it's just for pyrotechnics or something like that. It's a remote triggering system, really, right? The possibilities, it's actually quite a broad use, potentially.
Yeah, and like I said, because they've got a heritage of fireworks display and built it to the terms and conditions of that kind of thing, where there's a lot of expectation on and a lot of reliance.
Well, yeah, there's a high requirement for health and safety, right? Like.
Yeah, so reliability,
explosives.
reassurance that, you know, your cues are going to fire on a big firework display, and yeah, they've got a really, really good reputation for those things.
Yeah. Okay, so talk us through. So, I mean, all I see is buttons, which frankly excite me.
Yes.
And some lit up numbers and things. So, so this is the sort of the transmitter, as it were. Let's say. Obviously
Yes.
Woo! And various channels on there, and I'm guessing you can set it up to. Things timed kind of triggers and things like
so
that?
all the features of this we could never go through in one sitting.
Yeah.
I think it's best to either go on their website and explore all the info for yourself, because the options and expandability of this kind of system, which isn't the only system they do.
Yeah, no, I've looked, there's lots on there.
Yeah, so you can really tailor it to your own specific needs.
What's great about this is it's so mobile, right?
Yeah, you can tell their products are kind of made by people that use them and know all the caveats and ins and outs of what you actually need. So what's really nice is it's just a really nice simple design that if you're under pressure or if you're under low light visibility, you can, you know, be rest assured that you can kind of find the right buttons, which is quite important, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, it just looks dope, but it's all functional. Like, you know, those buttons light up, like you say, if you're doing a fireworks display, if you're doing half the stuff you're going to be using it for, it's probably going to be dark.
Yes, exactly. And what I really like is that they keep the user interface and the controls really simple.
Quite right.
So that you can rest assured that it's kind of, you basically don't have to think too much about it. You can concentrate on other things and just know that it's always going to like back you up, basically.
Yeah. So this is the transmitter.
This is the transmitter, which
little guy.
which I really like, by the way, because it reminds me of the hand link from Quantum Leap.
It's Ziggy, right? It's Ziggy's little box.
I think it talks to Ziggy through it.
Yes, yeah.
I can't remember.
It's the
been
Ziggy
a long
box.
time.
It's the Ziggy box.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he'll shout at Ziggy, but Ziggy's not the box.
It's a shame it doesn't make the noises when
yeah.
you tap it.
We'll put that in afterwards.
We will.
And so hello, look at, so this I'm assuming is a receiver.
Yes, so this is what...
That's a VGA port, am I right?
I believe it is, yes. So
VGA, I don't know.
What really kind of attracted me and to their products and what made me realise what perfect fit it would be for our projects is that they've got a relatively new range of wireless receivers for such controllers.
So small.
And they're lovely and compact, and usually it's very hard to find a rugged, reliable receiver that's in a small form factor.
Because this could fit in costume. I mean, either obviously you've got these bits which you could belt on,
yes,
or hide it within a costume. It's thin enough that you could easily secrete that somewhere.
Metal, so it's nice and
solid,
rugged.
So an actor could sit on it, and that would be all right.
Yes, and what's really nice about this is, like you said, it's got an optional bracket, so you can screw it to the back of flats, which is what we've kind of already done, or we're about to do. It's a bit of a secret project.
We haven't shown you that one there, but yes.
And what's great is that it's very flexible in terms of the peripherals and the add-on bits of hardware you can have. So in addition to the rigid antenna, for example, you can get a flexible one, which they supplied with us. If you imagine that being a body-worn thing, if it was using the rigid antenna, the danger is as if your stunt man, woman, or actor or actress has a fall, it may get a damaged aerial, or even worse, injure your actress or actor. With this nice flexible aerial antennae, you can rig out the way, or you can tape out the way, and you can make it a very nice kind of compact, low-profile belt rig.
So let's say, for example, we were going to attach this to a human as they were running around so that we could shoot them. For example, like squibs, right? How many could we get? How many hits could we get out of this? I mean, just one?
Well, we're very lucky in the sense that we have been gifted 3 of these receivers. Each receiver has 6 channels.
Oh!
So yes, we can.
So you're saying potentially we could shoot someone 18 times?
Yeah, quite easily.
Oh, baby.
And more.
Oh, indeed.
Because these channels are expandable, and you can daisy chain them.
Oh, wow. So you can actually... Oh!
Extend the
so you
range.
on one channel you could have 3 or 4 hits, and then... Oh, my days.
Yes.
It's going to get RoboCop, isn't it?
We've actually been a bit late in putting out this video, because since getting this equipment, we've actually used it pretty non-stop on some current projects.
Yeah, it's had a lot of action, which we're very excited to share.
Yes, and it's been great. It's been really, really useful.
I mean, it just works.
I know it's an overused term, but like game changer, it's definitely opened up a lot more options and possibilities for things that we can demonstrate.
Oh, yeah.
And again, this isn't necessarily equipment that is beyond the reach of everyone. It has got a price to it.
I was kind of surprised when I went on the site, and like pleasantly by the affordability, actually. Yeah,
and
man.
it's all down to the reliability and the build quality and the service, the support, the technical support that you get from these guys is incredible. Because, like I said,
that means a lot.
Yeah, I mean they are events people, you know, so they know the importance of having a helpline if a system goes down or there's a technical question before a big show or big production even, and they'll be there, you know, on the end of a phone to help you and talk you through it, which is great.
Yeah. As I asked before, obviously you can sort of manually trigger hits, right? But can you actually program stuff in? So,
yes.
Like time.
The great feature of this system and a lot of COBRA products is that you can either pre-program a show or a sequence or just inbuilt into their controllers themselves.
That makes sense for fireworks, right?
Yeah.
They're all super timed.
Yeah, but I mean, with a lot of their controllers, you could also, on the interface itself, you can set a sequence to run.
Yeah.
So you can set an in and an out point, for example, of your channels, and then upon firing, you're going through those sequence, and these can be at a different duration in terms of spacing of charges or triggers for things. Amazing. Maybe.
So if you were shooting a music video even, you know, where you wanted to have a number of things either explode or fire, you know, powder paint or whatever kids do in music videos these days, this would actually be pretty sweet if you had a very specific timing that you wanted to stick to.
Yes.
That's what you want, right?
The expandability with scripting, things like that, and again, working out a predetermined show, for example, you can interface this with other controllers, you can daisy chain more channels, and
wow.
Yeah, the limits are kind of endless in terms of what you can expand these systems into.
Yeah, amazing. So that's our box of tricks gadget for this week, month, whenever this goes out. You will be seeing us giving this a lot of play in the coming months. Don't forget to, you know, check us out on the social medias and all that business, see what we're up to, see when we're posting. We're running a Patreon. Please do go there and support us if you would like to and are able. Till next time.
Dick, I'm very disappointed.